I wonder what all these folks is lining up for. Let's follow on to discover the source. The line goes round the back of this boulder. I'll just see what's so good people are queuing round the rock for. Oh my.
What is it?
There's some sort of mobile saloon. No doubt selling illegal liquor. Appears to be a wizened old fella with a tattoo of an eye on his forehead, sat inside a barrel with wheels on it. Across the top of the barrel in front of him's a small bar with beer pumps. Behind him is a rack of glasses suspended above his head. There's a woman helping him. Wait. Oh no.
What?
I think that's Jenny, the sister of Pa Leck.
Pa Leck?
But what's she doing here? Darn, she seen us.
Why, if it ain't Proctor. Come for some liquor?
No, I don't drink. Not after that business with the talking cactus, any road.
Maybe you'd like some tonic water. It's our own recipe, Dad.
That's your father?
That's right. You've never met. This is Ross Leck.
You may call me Dad Ross. So you're the one responsible for the creation of Pa Leck and subsequently his naughty boys, the Leck brothers? I suppose I am, although obviously I didn't do it alone.
Not unless you got magic powers.
Well, you see, this here tattoo of an eye on my forehead, it's the all-seeing eye. Gives me the ability to see what you're thinking.
Is it your natural viewing eye?
I'd say it was more unnatural than natural, dear child. What's with this mobile saloon, anyway? I used to own a saloon on Sky Row, but there was a terrible accident, and then I lost the business. What accident? I got stuck in this here barrel and have never been able to get out. So I had it modified. With cartwheels and a bar added to it, I was able to once more serve the good folks with alcohol. And what exactly are you serving? Oh, a special home brew. Gets you comatose quicker than any other liquor. That's our tagline for the billboard advertisements. Sure explains all these unconscious men. Personally, I don't touch alcohol anymore. We have tonic water, our own brand, Cata. Cata tonic? That's it? You want a bottle?
I was here before him.
Sorry, sir. Just drop a coin in the box. Here's your brew.
Bottoms up.
Should his eyes look like that? Oh, he just needs a little lay down. Jenny, can you take care of him?
Yeah, Dad.
Sure I can't tempt you? No, I think I'll pass. Oh, look at the time. We must be getting along. It was a real pleasure making your acquaintance. Like hell it was.
For Lex, they didn't seem so bad.
Didn't seem so bad. They are selling bootleg liquor from an illegal mobile drinking establishment. They's up to something.
Look, Proctor.
What?
That fella stood over at the booth. I recognize him from someplace.
He was in the queue not half an hour ago. Now look at him. He's dead.
Dead?
That booth, as you say, is a coffin, Delilah. Wait a minute. Look at the name of the funeral directors.
Laid to rest by Leck.
I think we better follow this coffin and discover its ultimate destination. Quickly, Delilah. To the carcass. Oh my, just as I feared. Back to the Leck's place. Look down there, Delilah. Row upon row of coffins.
Is this a graveyard?
No, it's an area of land given to the Lecks to grow their fruit and vegetables. A reservation of the Lecks, if you will. It was hoped it'd stop their banditry.
And has it?
By the looks of things, no. And from what I hear, blood and bone make good fertilizer.
You don't mean...
I suspect the Lecks are using the bodies of those they have poisoned to feed their crops.
Wait, Proctor, look.
What is it?
That dead fella. He's up and about.
Don't be so ridiculous. Oh, my. I heard about this kind of thing. It's voodoo.
Hoodoo?
They do.
Do what?
What? It's black magic. They reanimating the corpses and turning them into zombies.
Unless the drink they imbibe put them in some sort of trance-like state, so they only appear to be dead.
What? Well, yes, I guess that would make marginally more sense. It's good to see that spending time with me is having a positive effect on you.
Where am I?
Home, son.
More.
My God, Delilah, they turning those fellas into Lecks.
How?
The drink so addles their minds that when they come to, they've become one of them.
But why?
Well, Ma and Pa Leck only ever had boys, and no girl in her right mind would marry one of them, so the only way they could make more of themselves is by changing folks into them by way of mind-altering alcohol.
How diabolical. You know one thing I've always meant to ask you, but it always somehow slips my mind?
What's that, Delilah?
Why do Lecks wear pots and pans on their heads?
I was wondering why it took you so long to comment on that, Delilah. Well, it all began just before I first encountered them. They didn't wear anything on their heads in those days. They lived out on a little piece of cultivated land, a green oasis in the barren wastes of the desert, but one day their crops failed when a drought hit the homestead. They took to warring with their neighbors, the Carls, blamed them for their woes. Soon the Carls were driven out and the Lecks took over farming their land. Soon they were riding out and taking over other farmsteads. One by one they fell. But the more crimes they committed, the more they got recognized, so then they came up with a bright idea that they should disguise themselves.
With pots and pans?
Exactly. Trouble is, they were soon recognized for being the bandits with the pots and pans on their heads. And the other thing was no matter how hard they tried, they just couldn't get those pots and pans off their heads. So the idea to disguise themselves had only made them more recognizable.
Those stupid Lecks.
You said it. And look, they've set these new Lecks to work on their land. I guess the more Lecks there is, the more food they need to grow. But to make more Lecks so that they have to grow more food, so they need more Lecks to grow the food is just perpetuating a ridiculously cyclical cycle of... wait a moment. Look, they're loading fruit and vegetables onto that wagon. But where can they be taking it?
It says something familiar on the side of it.
Almageddon's Canned Goods.
Almageddon? That's my mama's boss.